guys, welcome to The Quiet Knowing, a space for intuitive reflection, karmic insight and inner truth. So I am just going to do a quick twin flame reading. I just wanted to, I feel like I haven't done one in a little bit. I've just finished the all signs again. I do need to do a part 2 for one of my other videos I did, I think yesterday or the day before. So yes, twin flame, if that resonates for you. If it doesn't, but the storyline resonates, brilliant. Just take whatever information is part of your journey and leave anything that isn't. So twin flame, spirit, how we, okay, super masculine, divine masculine, okay, divine feminine. So underlying energies, learn from your mistakes. 0101 on the timer. Under that is your beliefs are the right for you. So there's definitely an energy of learning from one's mistakes. Let's see how that kind of plays out. Right, masculine, kindness counts, the journey within, and let go of ego. Right. So for the masculine, he has learnt a lesson regarding kindness, the difference in dynamics when you're kind and when you're not, how that can play out. The journey within, what I'm getting is actually kind of something's clicked in the masculine in regards to of what goes on internally isn't always just factual, right? And what I mean by that is, I suppose if you don't know, like if you get triggered by someone, yeah, and you're angry, if you don't actually, you know, if you didn't grow up in a household that educated you on what emotions are and triggers and stuff, what could happen is you could spend your whole life blaming 212s on the timer, everybody else, every time you're triggered, projecting it out, not learning to kind of go within what's happening inside me, what's going on, and mastering that side of things. And it feels like the masculine's definitely beginning this kind of like, oh, realization. And his ego has been a massive block, I'm gonna say his whole life, in everything. It's obviously, this is a divine masculine that he went through something as a child, and he, you know, learned that by having his ego, that's what protects him, and that stops pain. 0303 on the timer, you know, vulnerability, all of that, and then I can't get hurt, and then I can't have pain. But it's a problem, and has been a problem, I'd say. So for the feminine, we've got lead by example, you are here for a reason and live your bliss. It's a very different energy. So what the feminine is kind of mastered is learning how to lead herself, like not, that's a bit of a, so obviously the masculine should lead a connection, yeah, for the feminine, but if the masculine isn't showing up, then she has to lead herself. She can't just sit and wait. That's not how it works, yeah. So she's learnt this. She's learnt from her mistake, which is maybe she did wait for ages or a while before, but she's learnt that's giving away her power. Because this masculine could never work through his ego and put it down, never do the shadow work. What's she going to do? Spend her whole life waiting for someone that's never going to show up? So learning to lead by example for herself. So that what's coming in is settling. So learning what she wants, and it's that or nothing, without being ridiculous. But I'm not going to settle for bare minimum. I'm not going to be in a relationship with someone that doesn't want to be here, that doesn't want to give me, doesn't want to work with me, doesn't want equal give and take. I'm not going to do that. What is that noise? Sorry. Oh, it sounded like a bike was like in my garden. I was checking my son's not like got his bike out. Sorry guys. Yeah, you're here for a reason. She's found her power, connected to in her alignment of what. Oh, guys, the dog started. I told you, it sounds like it was in my garden, so the dog's like, what the fuck? Yeah, she's learned to connect to herself, get her power, lead by example. This is where the standard is. You either meet me where I am or don't, just go away. I'm not having that from a masculine, my divine masculine, any masculine. She's really stepped into her calling. You're here for a reason. It's like she knows herself now. 535 on the timer, and live your bliss. She's in peace. She's found her peace. It feels here. It's been a journey, I feel, but she's found peace. She's found her peace and her power. Okay, and these ones. Masculine first, please. Spirit. Support. Ask for help. Get more rest. Nurture yourself. So that's the ego again, I feel. Learning how to be, I think, learning how to say I need support and offer support by being vulnerable. Also, look at that. There's a feminine lent on this like horse unicorn with wings back whilst he carries her. He supports her. I heard supports her dreams, so I don't know how that plays in. But supporting is feminine. That's what's needed, yeah? Yeah. Intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. So he's figuring out what his intuition is, or how to use it, how it can help him. 0707 on the timer. Like, oh, okay. Or what's coming through as well is that his feminine's intuition has taught him about intuition. I believe she's picked up and showed him the way, the path, how to kind of go within and trust yourself and come to that knowledge that your intuition leads you. So she's taught him that. Beloved, prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. So working through that issue where he deep down believes he's not lovable from the childhood wounding, and therefore that's why he has his ego. He wasn't showing up and it was blocked. Not able to support his feminine. Not able to be vulnerable and ask for support if there's something he needs. Yeah, but romance is coming back to this connection. We also have butterflies here, which is representation of transformation. But also look at this. You've got this one at the top leading and protecting over this. I think he's really learning what he's about, really, and where he stands and what his energy is supposed to be doing. It's a pretty fierce image though. Like, he's not playing around, and he's got his partner, his feminine, under him. They both look fierce, but he's up ahead, and that's how it should be. Okay, feminine. What we got for the feminine? Courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Okay, so she's had to set boundaries with this masculine, or has learned about boundaries. You are safe. So safety is a big thing, which does play out. You know, the feminine needs to feel safe with the masculine. And if she doesn't feel safe, that connection can't thrive. So she's learning how to be strong for herself and courageous, and understands that her safety is the most important thing. And how do you have that? By having boundaries. Rebirth. Reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create new reality. Which is exactly what she's doing. She's focused on her dreams, career, however that looks. She's had a rebirth with this. Things are growing now for her, and she's there creating her new path, her new reality, which is great. She's also learned how to open up and be vulnerable with herself. Oh. And then we have dance. move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. So she is manifesting, she's using music or dance or movement to create her dreams and manifest them. So the card that flipped out in between for the shared energy is healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. So this connection is healing because they are both healing and doing the work. It required people to go back to the past to heal, to thrive in the now. No more on that. Okay, anything else, Spirit? You want this? Okay. I don't know what car is outside. It's just plain heavy face. This literally never happens. Like, so I don't know if that is some sign or something for you guys. But there's a car that's literally clearly right outside, and you can hear it. Surely the bass. So take that as a sign, if it is a sign. For the masculine then. No. And then for the feminine. So unsigned energies, I'm scared to open up. I feel that's for both of them. So the 7th coming through. Something that could be an important day, or it's going to be, on the number 7. I need to focus on money at the moment. I'm coming home. Okay, so the masculine is focusing on finances, but he does have an aim, and his aim is to go home to his feminine. Divine feminine, it's confirmation here on the feminine side. You blow me away. So she could be really feeling, oh, actually what I'm getting is she feels like the masculine just pushes her away. So she just has no choice but to just crack on. I want to lick you, 69. So sexual energy really kind of building up in the feminine. Maybe because she's being pushed away. Divine masculine. She's pretty clear. She knows who her kind of twin flame, her divine masculine is. She's grounded though. Obviously she's focused on her, but she doesn't like the fact that he pushes her away. But it does feel like she's just embracing that. Forever, I regret my actions. So from that, what I'm actually getting is she's locked in her head constantly. Like, does he ever regret anything he's done? The pushing me away, the everything. Does he ever regret that 9 I'm being drawn to? So the 9th on 9. I think, yeah, she's always just in the back of her head. She's like, does he even regret? Like, he never shows it because that's probably his ego. Okay, a couple more on the masculine side. Okay, trainers and cap is coming through. Maybe that's just how he likes to dress, or maybe it's how the feminine dresses and he likes that. I'm not happy without you. It's confirmation for you. Well, not confirmation, but that's his message to the feminine. He's not happy without her. But he's focusing on money before he can come home. I miss you. I miss intimacy with you. There's that sexual energy. Proposals, and maybe he's having a realization on he wants to commit, or he wants to, you know, make an offer, a proposal. It doesn't have to be an actual proposal. And then the unsigned energy for these, when I put them down, was gentleness. That does actually kind of like a wedding dress as well, by the way. So a wedding could be somehow involved here. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. Under that was partnership. I think the masculine is having the realization that he needs to be gentle with his feminine. And I think he's going to see how that affects the connection by being gentle with her. The feminine has learned how to be gentle herself, which is, you know, express her emotions, be vulnerable. She's learned to do that. So bringing that together and being gentle with each other in the connection, we have a partnership, a solid partnership that can flow. These two definitely have past lives. It's just they struggle with their shadows, but they are balancing. A friendship could be formed here if people can put down their egos, be vulnerable, not push people away. The needing to focus on money is fine, but I mean, isn't that the case for most adult tattoos? Might have tattoos, might want to get tattoos, or might like the feminine's tattoos. It just, remember that ego if you're the masculine, yeah? That, because it's not all money, it's not all about money. Got the deck on forever, like third time. Alright, let me clear this and just quickly see how this, over the next like few weeks, how this is going to shift. Because we can see where they're at and what they're working through. I do really feel flagged up though about this money thing with the masculine. Like the energy feels like, he needs to watch this, because I hope he's not just gonna, because she's kind of focused on her dream because he's pushed her away, but I don't want it to be that he spends ages, you know, sorting out money and focusing on that, and then he comes to find the feminine's not there. She's up and left. So what's coming in for this connection over the next 2 months? Tops. What's coming in for this connection over the next 2 months, please, Spirit? Coming in for this connection over the next 2 months. Whoa. Okay. So we have you are good enough, Virgo. Hold your vision. Expect powerful change. Your commitment is being tested. Oh, these were reversed. Step out your comfort zone. Nothing is set in stone. So, I mean, that's pretty good. What's going to kind of play out over the next couple of months in this connection is people working through their fears of not being good enough. I think that's both sides. I think the masculine has made this feminine not feel good enough by his actions, and I think this masculine is allowing his shadows deep down to make him feel he's unlovable, hence the pushing away and stuff and the ego. Both holding their vision of what they want and how they can make this happen. Expect powerful change is coming in. Neither of them can see it. But what's required here is their commitment being tested, and that is the feminine being committed to staying in her power and attracting, and the masculine being committed to the connection. Nothing is set in stone. Step out your comfort zone. Reverse being that over the next couple of months, people are going to step out your comfort zone, and that will set the connection fully in stone. So however that's going to play out, but someone or both coming out of their comfort zone, and that's it. It sets it completely solid connection, completely, and that would explain that partnership and that like solid friendship that comes through. So that's really good, really good. Your commitment is being tested. Meditate and contemplate. Yeah, it's just about keeping grounded and allowing, like the masculine allowing himself to grow and put his ego down, the feminine allowing the masculine to kind of just get there without getting caught up, I feel. Let me see what I do. He's pretty sad internally, it feels. He's pretty sad. He is, I don't know if they're around each other, or maybe you might watch on social media, but she's like, there's like movement and he's watching her sad. Like you know when a kid's bottom lip goes, like that's what I see. He's sad, man. I think he's sad because I think this masculine, that ego is a problem. I can feel it in his energy. Like I think he creates illusions for himself and is a bit deluded and tells himself, oh, this is the facts, when they're not. Or he does things and then he's like goes straight away into denial and it's like, I didn't do that. And it's like, what? You just did that. And that's exhausting, and you can't build a connection on that. Trust me, I've been around someone that was like that. You just can't. It's like, if you can't be honest with yourself, how are you going to be honest with me? Yeah, like you lied, and then I'm asking you about the lie and you're saying you didn't lie. Like, we all know you lied. There's the evidence. Like, you can't, there's nothing to work with. So this masculine's ego has been a serious problem. I see them like stepping, not up, but like in front of each other. Both kind of looking to the floor. So scared to kind of look in each other's eyes. He's got a rose, like a single rose, and possibly a letter in his hand. It's almost like it was a speech, like he was going to read off the paper, but that's just all of a sudden become too much and he can't, he's not going to show that, but so he's going to hand it over as a letter. But he's pretty petrified to do this. Like, petrified. He is shaking. So she takes it, she takes the rose and smells it, so she's really happy for the rose. And then she goes off into another room to read the letter. She's bawling her eyes out, He's just standing there nervously waiting for her to read it. He keeps thinking about running out the door, but he pulls himself back like, no, I can't keep running from this. She's in shock, man. She's in shock. She comes in, I nearly said into the kitchen, so I don't know if that, so she comes in and she's just looking at him. I genuinely think she's in shock, because what is expressed is not anywhere near what he has kind of shown her ever. I think they have then a really sacred moment that is that first brick down on the new gentle foundation that creates a strong partnership. It feels so sacred. Like, got my throat, like I had to fight off the tears, my eyes were welling up. Like, it feels so pure and divine. It's just a beautiful moment of shared energies and coming together, and like I said, to create that new. And then a massive sense of relief as well, I would say, like for the both of them. And then, like I said, it's that first breakdown on the partnership, so it's learning how to work together. So that's brilliant. So that's what's coming in over the next couple of months for this group of twin flames that this resonates for. Please like and subscribe, really helps the channel to grow and helps our energies to connect. More of my visions and readings will resonate with you. If you're interested in a private reading, just drop me an email or send me a DM. Info's in a box down below. And in the meantime, I send you so much love and light.